Hi, this is Laura. Today I have another Forever Young yoga class for you. We'll have some flowing, some strength work of course, and then we're gonna have some eagle crunches today, which I know a lot of you love. So when you're ready, we'll start at the top of the mat in mountain pose. All right, so coming to the top of the mat, standing tall, pressing down into all four corners of the feet, making sure the toes are pointed forward. Soften the tailbone down. Lift the shoulders up, then let them fall into place. Relax the chin. Take the palms forward, feeling an opening in the chest. Close your eyes and begin to focus on your breath. Taking time to deepen the inhale, slow it down. And then nice long exhale. We'll take one more deep breath. Then you can open your eyes, rotate the palms inward, and take an inhale, bringing the arms up overhead, lengthen. And as you exhale, we're just going to bring the arms right back down to our side. A few more breaths like that. Inhale, getting nice and tall. And exhale, arms to your side. Inhale up. Exhale down. One more time, inhale up, and exhale down. Now adding on, inhale up, and then cactus, pressing the hips forward, relax the shoulders. Inhale up, palms touch, side bend over to the right. Inhale back to center, exhale cactus again. Inhale center and side bend to the left. Back to center, take an inhale, exhale, fold, little bend in the knees. Relaxing the head, press into the feet and round up one vertebrae at a time. All right, let's do that series again. Inhale up, exhale cactus. Inhale up. We'll take side bend to the left first. Back to center, cactus again. Inhale up and then take your side bend to the right. Back to center and fold. Relaxing here, wiggle the hips a little bit. Coming into some stillness, holding that forward fold. And we'll take a half lift, hand slide up the front of the legs. And release back to fold, bring the arms widen up overhead. Hands to the heart, exhale. All right, take your arms up again. And fold forward. Another half lift. And a fold. We're going to step back to plank position. Hold here for a full breath, pulling in tight through the belly. Make sure the wrists and the shoulders are lined up. Take an inhale. As you exhale, take the hips up into downward dog and pedal out your heels. And then settling into down dog. We'll take a couple breaths here, heels pressing towards the mat, sit bones towards the ceiling, sinking the head a little deeper. One more breath. And then we'll ground down through the left foot. We're gonna take the right leg up and single leg down dog, and we're gonna open the hips. You're gonna bend the knee, flex the foot, open the hip. So you're moving your belly button around towards the right side of the room. Try to keep the shoulders square. Then we'll straighten out the leg. Take another inhale, exhale, bring that knee in toward your chest, round and tuck. We'll do that 2 more times. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up and exhale down. Now back to down dog. Lower your knees, relax the toes. We'll let those arms take a quick break. Set the hips back to your heels. Relax the arms, forehead towards the floor. All right, go ahead and come on up. Make your way back into downward dog. And then we're going to do the other side. So running through your right foot, take your left leg up, bend the knee, flex the foot, opening the hip, move the belly button around towards the left. Shoulders are pressing down. Then straighten the leg, take an inhale, exhale, knee to chest. 2 more, inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, and exhale down. Take it back to down dog. 1 breath. And then we'll lower down into a wide child's pose, knees nice and wide here. Big toes to touch, set the hips back towards the heels and settle the forehead down. All right, so from here, we're gonna walk the hands towards one another, rotate the hands so the palms come together. The elbows should be tight in by your ears. Then you're gonna lift the hands and pull the thumbs back towards your neck. And then to deepen the stretch, you can walk the elbows forward and then sink back down. So stretching the tricep, we'll hold here for a couple breaths, relaxing the fingers. All right, and then let the hands come back in front of you. We'll slide the right arm underneath the left, relaxing onto the right side of your head. And then we'll switch, left arm under the right. We'll bring the left arm back through and slide up, tabletop position, moving those knees in. Couple rounds of cat-cow. Inhale, lift the tailbone, arch the back, and exhale, round and tuck. Again, inhale, arch, and exhale, round. Come back into neutral spine. Walk the hands forward about a handprint. Tuck the toes under. Relax the chin down towards the chest. Inhale and exhale, hips come high into a downward dog. And then we're going to walk into ragdoll, feet to the top of the mat. Feet a little wider than hip distance, nice deep bend in the knees. Allow the body to relax forward. Hold opposite elbows and sway side to side. We'll come back into center, release the elbows, heel to the feet back together. Inhale, the arms wide and up overhead. Hands to the heart, exhale. All right, we're gonna take a couple of sun salutations with or without chaturanga. So if you wanna skip that chaturanga and up dog, you can take a tricep push-up, or you can skip all of it and go straight to down dog. So here we go, from the top of the mat, inhale the arms up, and exhale, fold. Half lift, inhale, fold and step back, plank position. All right, if you want a chaturanga here, take it, or tricep push-up, or down dog. Up dog after that chaturanga. And then downward dog. One deep breath. Step to the top of the mat for forward fold. Inhale the arms up overhead. Hands to the heart, exhale. All right, we're gonna go through that once more. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Half lift. Fold and step back, plank. Chaturanga if you want it. Up dog. And down dog. One breath. And then step to the top using the left foot first. Forward fold. Inhale the arms up. Hands to the heart, exhale. Very good. All right, starting our first flow. Take an inhale up. Exhale, fold. Half lift, inhale, and fold. Step the left foot back. We're gonna come into warrior one. So you're gonna step it back at a 45-degree angle. You're gonna have the front knee lined up over the ankle, and then you're gonna press into the feet and bring the arms up into a warrior one. Relax the shoulders. Adjust your stance as needed. Hips should be pointed forward. You're reaching through the fingers, lengthening through the neck. We'll take one more deep breath. And then inhale as you exhale, hands come down. We're gonna come to low lunge. So you're gonna pivot the back heel to the back wall, step back a little bit. Find that nice deep lunge and then a little movement. So you're gonna move up and down, stretching the legs and hips here. All right, settling into your lunge. And then bring the back foot in a few inches. We're gonna come up into a forward fold. So you're gonna bounce a little bit and then bring that back foot in, forward fold. Now coming into chair, you're gonna bring the arms up and then sink the hips back, chair pose. So you wanna look down, make sure you can see your toes. If not, set your hips back a little more. You want to try to reach the fingers towards the ceiling, getting a little stretch in the shoulders. Sink the weight into your heels, soften the tailbone down. Now, chair to airplane chair. So we're going to inhale here, exhale, swing the arms down, and then forward, inhale, and exhale back. One more, inhale forward, and exhale back. Inhale all the way up, give those legs a break, and then exhale back to chair. Hands to the heart. Keep your hips and knees forward. Try to glue those knees together, and then we're going to twist to the right, bringing the left elbow around. Come back to center, and then twist it over to the left. Come back to center, inhale up, and exhale, fold. Half lift, and fold. All right, other side. Step the right foot back, warrior one position, so 45 degrees. Lining up the left knee and the left ankle, press into the feet, and rise up. Settle into that warrior one, couple breaths here. Hip bones pointed forward, shoulders relaxed. Reach through the fingers. One more inhale, and as you exhale, we're coming to low lunge. Hands come down. Pivot the back foot so the heel points back, and stretch in your lunge. right, settling back into your lunge. We're going to come into forward fold. So you'll want to bring that back foot in several inches, and then a little bounce, bring it forward, line it up with your left foot, and come into fold. Now bring the arms overhead and then sink into chair, setting the hips back. Check your alignment by looking down at the toes, reaching the fingers towards the ceiling, relaxing the shoulders. And if you feel any tension in the low back, you can take a tiny tilt in the pelvis just to relax the tailbone down. That will take out any of that discomfort. Holding for an inhale, exhale, swing the arms back. 2 more, inhale forward, exhale back, inhale forward, exhale back. This time, inhale forward, rise up, stretch those legs, and then sink back into chair. Hands to the heart. We're going to take our twist now, keep the knees and hips forward, and bring the right elbow around. Back to center, and then the left elbow comes around. Come back to center, rise all the way up, and fold. All right, take a half lift here. We're gonna add in a sun salutation, step back to plank. Just giving you more opportunities to work that upper body. Again, you can always skip your chaturanga, lower the knees, and take a tricep push-up if you would rather. But if you want that chaturanga here, you can certainly take it. And an up dog. And a down dog. Little pedal of the heels if you'd like. And then we'll step forward. Top of the mat, forward fold. Inhale up, hands to the heart, exhale. All right, hold here for a breath. Let the heart rate kind of return to normal. And then we're gonna repeat what we just did, but we're gonna add on some moves along the way. One more deep breath. All right, here we go. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Half lift, inhale. Fold and step the left foot back to warrior one position. Press into the feet, rise up with an inhale. And exhale, bring the arms to a T. 2 more, up. And down. Up. And down. Now bring the arms up. As you exhale, you're going to come all the way down to your lunge, pivot the back foot. Left hand is down next to the foot, right arm is up for reverse. We're going to hold here and circle the shoulders. So circle the arm forward, finding a nice range of motion here for the shoulder. We'll take another circle forward. And then we'll take 2 circles back. Hold those fingers towards the ceiling. Another inhale, exhale, hands down. All right, the back foot's gonna come in, so you can pop that foot in and then come to forward fold. Inhale your arms up. And then exhale back to chair. All right, so adding in a challenge this time in chair, optional would be to lift the heel. So if you want to challenge the balance a little bit more, work the muscles in your legs a little bit differently, you can lift the heels. If that is too much, then go ahead and keep the heels down. All right, so pick whichever you're going to do, and then we'll take the arms down and back, and then up. 2 more. On this one, rise all the way up. If you can, keep the heels up. Find a palm tree. palms forward. And then we'll lower the heels and sink back into our chair pose. Hands come to the heart. We're gonna take those twists again and have the option to open the arms. So take your inhale in the center. Exhale, bring the left elbow around. Make sure the knees and hips stay forward. And then if you'd like, you can open the arms top to bottom. You can use the inside of that bottom forearm to press against the leg to help pull yourself deeper into the stretch. One more breath. We'll come back to center and we'll try that going the other way. Again, option to open the arms. Come back to center, rise up. Big inhale, exhale, fold. And then from here, I want you to round up. Take your time, let the arms just kind of dangle down, maybe wiggle those fingers as you rise. All right, now we're gonna take a little balance here. We're gonna take a knee lift and move that into dancer. So if that is super challenging for your balance, you can always scoot to a wall and use wall support as you lift the leg. All right, so we're gonna stand at the top of the mat and we're gonna put the weight into the left foot and we're gonna lift the right knee. I'm just taking a moment to stabilize here. And then we'll move into dancer and or a quad stretch. So you're gonna take the right foot towards the back, bending the knee. Reach your right hand down for the outside of that foot. Again, you can have a hand on the wall for support here. So with the hand on the outside, I want you just to line up your thighs. We're gonna take a quad stretch first. So we're stretching just the front of the leg, standing tall. You can take the left hand forward or again to the side or to a wall. Now to get that into dancer, what you're gonna do is move the hand to the inside of your foot and then you're gonna press the foot into the hand. You wanna arch the back here. So you don't wanna lean forward until you found a little arch in the back. And then once you do that, you can begin tilting the body forward and lifting the left arm. Again, use the wall if needed. We'll take this for a couple breaths. Then slowly release. You can bring that knee back up and then lower down. Staying nice and tall, inhale up. Take a little stretch for the hip, fold forward. Straighten out the right leg and lift the right arm, windmill. And then lower the right arm and lift the left. And then lower down. Pressing into the feet, go ahead and round up. We're gonna do that flow now on the other side. Standing tall, bring the arms up and fold. Take a half lift inhale and fold. Right foot comes back, warrior one position. Pressing into the feet, bring the arms up, inhale, and exhale, arms to a T. Again, inhale up and exhale down. Once more, up and down. Bring it up, and then this time, pivot to low lunge. Right hand stays down, left arm lifts. And we're gonna take 2 circles forward, remembering to find a full range of motion here through the shoulder. And then 2 circles back. Hold for an inhale, exhale, the hand comes down. We're gonna bring that back foot in so you can walk it in a little bit and then bounce it forward, forward fold. Inhale, the arms up Exhale into chair pose. And then the option to lift the heels, remember that's optional. And then we'll bring the arms back and forward. Back and forward. Once more, back and forward. See if you can bring this one all the way up into a palm tree. If you don't have the heels up, go ahead and try that. Come nice and tall, palms forward. And then lower the heels, sink back into chair. Hands to the heart. We're going to twist to the left first. Again, you can open the arms here if you'd like to try that. Back to center. And then open to the right. Come back to center, all the way up, and fold. All right, again, rounding up, press into the feet, rotate the wrists, wiggle the fingers as you round. All right, now that we're at the top, we'll try that balance on the other side. So we're gonna bring the right knee up, or sorry, the left knee, pressing into the right foot, lift the left. Take a moment here just to stabilize. See if you can find something to stare at that's not moving. And then we'll take the quad stretch first. So you're gonna bring the left foot back. Try to hold the outside of the foot. And you want to line up the thighs together so you can maximize the stretch in the front of that leg, including the front of the hip. You can use that right arm as balance, as needed. And then to move that into dancer, you're going to slide the hand to the inside of your foot. Press the foot into your hand. Begin to arch the back. You want your upper, from your head to your toe, to be like in a U shape. A couple of breaths, play with that posture. And then when you're ready, let go of that. See if you can bring the knee back up, maintain control of your balance. And then we'll lower the foot. Take a nice deep breath up. And exhale, fold. Go ahead and wiggle the hips around. And then pressing into the feet, round up. Bring the arms up, inhale. Hands to the heart, exhale. All right, so we're about halfway. This would be a good time to hit pause, grab some water. And when you rejoin me, we're gonna start down. We're gonna do a few stretches and a little bit of core work before we do another flow. So we will come down into a seated position. All right, so coming into comfortable seated crisscross. We're gonna bring the hands in front and simply walk the hands forward. Just coming down as far as you can, relax the head. Pretty intense stretch for the hips with those legs crisscrossed. And then you can round up and we'll switch. You're gonna bring the bottom leg, make it your top leg. And hands in front and walk forward. Slide the legs apart, soles of the feet together. Sit tall, butterfly stretch, and hinge forward. lift, take the right leg out for a figure four, tuck the left toe in, turn to face the right foot, lengthen as you inhale, and exhale, walk the hands out towards the foot. And then come up, we'll take the right hand behind the left knee, bring the left arm up and over for a side bend. And then lift and twist open to the left. And back to center, we'll switch legs. Go ahead and turn and face that left foot. Sit tall and walk the hands out. Then come on up, take your left hand to the back of the right knee, right arm over for side bend. And then come up and twist open to the right. And then back to center. All right, so we'll take a little bit of core work here. We're gonna come into boat. So sitting tall, soles of the feet pressing in to the mat. We're gonna lean back, and remember for boat, you want to make sure you're lengthening from the tailbone all the way up the spine, not rounding, simply going back as far as you can while maintaining that length. And then you want to soften the chin so you're looking forward. And then we're going to lift the legs to 90 degrees. Now we're going to do alternating toe taps today. So we're going to extend the hands forward, or you can leave them on the thighs if you need to. And then we're going to tap the right toe down and then the left. Right? And then the left. All right, we'll do 2 more sets. Right and left. Good job. Lower the feet, go ahead and roll onto your back. Bring the knees all the way in towards the chest and rock side to side. All right, with the legs back in the center, you're going to bring the legs to 90 degrees. You can flex the feet. Bring your arms out in a T, and what we're going to do is take the legs side to side without touching the floor. So you're going to bring them over to the side. Try to keep the shoulders planted on the mat, and then you'll bring them back to center, and then to the left, and then to center. Okay, we'll do a few more sets, 3 more sets of those. Again, remembering to keep the shoulders pressing down, keep those legs glued together, and keep your gaze towards the ceiling. All right, you've got 1 more set, side to side. Back in center, release the feet, hold the knees, and rock side to side. All right, so we're gonna come back up. You can rock up or roll over to the side and come up that way. And then bring your legs around behind you. Come into a tabletop. Fingers nice and wide, belly pulled in tight. Let's take a couple rounds of cat-cow just to work out any kinks in the spine. Nice and slow here, 1 vertebrae at a time. Really paying attention, being mindful of the spine. back into neutral. Walk the hands forward about a handprint. We're going to come back up to downward dog. Relax the chin, tuck the toes, and come on up. We'll take a nice deep breath here. And then step to the top of the mat, forward fold. Inhale your arms up. Hands to the heart, exhale. All right, so we're gonna introduce a different flow now. So from the top of the mat, inhale up, and exhale, fold. Half lift, inhale, and fold. Left foot's gonna step back, not too far, so lunge, but not too terribly far back. Press into the feet, and then rise up to high crescent. So arms are gonna come forward and up. Got a little bend in that back knee. Bring the heel up in line with the toes. Take an inhale and then exhale forward to flight. So the change here is that you straighten the back leg and hinge forward and swing the arms back. Now chest should be open, so if it helps you to roll the shoulders up and back, get that opening in the chest, belly is in tight, and then swing the arms forward and back. Forward and back. You have one more set. You got it. Forward and back. Then rise all the way up, high crescent, and we'll take that right into warrior two. Pivot that back, heel down, settle in. And then reverse warrior, bringing the right arm back, and then right angle. And then all the way up to 5-pointed star. So you're going to turn to the left, point the toes to the corners, inhale, back bend, open the chest, exhale, prayer squat. Hold here for a nice deep breath. And then rise back up and bring it back to your warrior two. Now we're going to come back to low lunge. We're going to bring this back arm up and around, pivot all the way down. And then we're going to take it back to plank. All right, we're gonna do side planks here. So if you'd like to modify your side plank, go ahead and take the knees down. If you wanna stay in a high plank for high side plank, that works just as well. So either way, pivot the hips to the left and lift the right arm. You always wanna stack the joints, so make sure your left shoulder and left wrist are in line. And then lower down, we'll pivot the other way. Lifting the left arm. And lower the arm down. Back in high plank, take the knees down. We'll take a quick rest. Hips to heels, slide the fingertips back. All right, arms forward. Go ahead and make your way back up to a downward dog. I have what I think is a fun strength move. Hopefully you'll agree. So make your way to down dog. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the right leg up for that single leg down dog, just lifting it as high as you can. And then you're gonna pull the knee into the chest, just like we did earlier. And then when you take the leg back up, you're gonna take a little hop on that standing foot. So you kind of bend the standing knee and lift. Bring the knee in towards the chest, lift, and see if you can take a little hop. Just building strength, working on challenging yourself a little bit. And we'll take one more. Back to down dog, and then walk in top of the mat for forward fold. All right, shoulder stretch real quick before we do the other side. So we're gonna bring the hands behind us, interlace, press the knuckles away and towards the ceiling, and fold. Hold that for 2 breaths. And then release the hands. Bring the arms wide and up overhead. Hands to the heart, exhale. All right, let's do all that on the other side. Here we go. Inhale up, and exhale, fold. Half lift, and fold. We'll step the right foot back, low lunge, but not too deep. We're rising up into high crescent, press into the feet, arms forward and up. All right, pull that back heel in, lined up with the toes. Take your inhale, exhale, forward to flight. Straightening the back leg, hinge forward, and then open your chest. Press the fingers back. Now arms forward, inhale. Exhale, hands back. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. We'll take it all the way up to high crescent this time, and then open up to warrior two, adjusting the feet. We'll move into reverse, inhale, exhale, right angle, and then all the way up to 5-pointed star. Adjust the toes to point to the corners, take that back bend, open your chest, and come into prayer squat. Hold for another breath. Inhale up, and then open back to warrior two. All right, we're gonna bring this back arm up and around, down to your low lunge, and then step back to plank. All right, we're taking those side planks again, so go to the knees for modified, stay in high plank. If you'd like, pivot the hips to the left, or to the right, excuse me, and lift the left arm. Lower down, other side, lifting the right arm. And then lower down, taking a break, or you can continue to hold high plank if you don't need a break. Set the hips back, toes towards, or fingers towards the back. Rest the shoulders. And then bring the hands back in front. Go ahead and lift back up to down dog. We're gonna do those hops now on the other side. So from down dog, pressing into the right foot, lift the left heel as high as you can for that single leg down dog. You're gonna bring the knee in towards the chest. Take it back up, take a little bend in that standing knee, and a little hop. Bring it in, and lift. A couple more. Last one. Back to down dog. Lower to table. Great job. All right, we're gonna pull this right foot forward for a pigeon stretch. So if you like to get into pigeon from down dog, you can do that, or you can just bring the right foot forward or right knee, take the foot over to the side, square up the hips, walk the left foot back, and then settle in. Take a few breaths here. Back by your knee, go ahead and lift. We're going to take that back into tabletop, a little wider stance, and rock your hips side to side, stretching your outer hip. And then back to center, and we'll get ready for pigeon on the other side. So you're going to bring the left knee forward. Take the foot to the side, square up your hips and shoulders, and settle in. hands back by the knee, go ahead and lift. We'll bring that back into table, nice and wide. And then we're gonna take a puppy stretch, again for the shoulders here. Keep the hips high. You're gonna bring your forearms down and then walk the hands forward as far as you can, pressing your forehead towards the mat. We'll take a couple breaths here for the shoulder. All right, go ahead and lift back up from there. We're going to bring the knees forward, crisscross the ankles, and come to seated. All right. Now let's repeat those boat toe taps, and then we're going to come onto our backs for the promised eagle crunches. All right, nice and tall here in boat. Lean back. Extend the hands and bring the legs to 90 degrees. Take the right toe down and then the left. Right toe and then the left. 2 more sets. Great job. Feet down. Go ahead and come onto your back. We're going to take a stretch before we move into those crunches. Bring the arms out in a T, and this time let the knees fall all the way over to the right and take your gaze to the left. Coming back to center, we'll take the knees over to the left and take your gaze to the right. Bring it back to center. All right, time for eagle crunches. So we're going to cross the right leg over the left. The idea here is to wrap up as much as you can. So if you just cross the knees, that's fine, but if you can wrap the legs up a little bit more, great. And then extend the feet all the way out. Hands come together at the heart, and then extend them over your head. So the extension part is key to these crunches. So you want to return to that full extension each time. This is your inhale, and then as you exhale, you'll lift and pull in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, pull in. So this is about the time in class when I ask how many y'all want to do. Numbers vary from none to 10. So I'm going to do 6 of these, and then I'm going to let you kind of decide on your own what you feel like doing. I'm going to take 1 more. Then relax down, unwrap, pull the knees in towards the chest, and rock side to side. All right, let's set those crunches up on the other side. So you're going to cross the left leg over the right. Again, wrapping up as much as you can. Extend the feet. Hands come to your heart, and then extend over your head. Take an inhale, exhale, pull in. Keep going. All right, I'm going to do 1 more, but again, if you want to keep going, go for it. Unwrap and pull the knees in and rock side to side. All right, back in center, go ahead and take your feet down. We're going to take a bridge pose. So we're going to settle the feet down about hip distance apart, arms are at your side, And you're gonna bring fingertips to heels. So you probably need to walk the feet in a little bit. Press the palms down and then lift the hips as high as you can. Keep your chin off your chest. Try to keep pressing the feet into the mat. And when you get as high as you can, relax your glute muscle, allowing your core to do the work here. Hold for another breath. And then slowly round that down, one vertebrae at a time. All right, let's lift again. This time, if you want to advance the pose a little bit, you can take a shoulder extension, bringing the fingertips together beneath you, and then walk the shoulders underneath you, taking it up a little higher. Same thing here, you want to relax the glutes as soon as you get as high as you can. We'll take one more breath here. And then if you've got those shoulders extended, gently walk that out, release the hands, round down, and we'll pull the knees back in. All right, a little strength work for you in that bridge. Arms are going to be at your side. We're going to lift up, not into the shoulder extended version, but just the standard bridge pose. So go ahead and lift the hips. We're going to ground through the left foot. We're going to lift the right leg towards the ceiling. Now, if you want to advance even further, you can flex the right foot, bend the right knee, lower the hips just a little bit, and then press back up. Or you can hold. We'll do two more. Really building strength there in that left quadricep. Lower that down, cross the right leg over the left, let the feet dangle down, reach out for the feet and pull them towards you. And then release, unwrap. Feet come back down. We're going to do the other side. So you'll lift up into your bridge. And then extend the left foot up. Option to hold or flex the foot, bend the knee, lower the hips just a bit, and then push back up. 3 more. Great job. Lower down, cross the left leg over the right. Reach out for the feet and pull towards you. And then release, unwrap. Pull the knees towards you. We're going to take happy baby. So you're going to take the soles of the feet towards the ceiling. Let the knees come apart. You're going to reach up for either the toes or the feet or the calves or the shins. The idea is to pull the knees towards the floor with the bottoms of the feet towards the ceiling. So working on opening the hip, and then you can rock side to side if you want to. And you can also straighten alternating legs. Or you can straighten both legs. So you can just kind of play with that, see what feels best. And coming back into center, bring those knees together. We'll take the feet towards the ceiling, flex and point the feet, and rotate the ankles. And then flexing the feet, open the legs as wide as you can, stretching the inner thigh. And then point your toes, pull the legs back together, knees come down, and then we'll pull the forehead up towards the knees. See if you can wrap up, hold opposite elbows. And release down, taking the legs to the end of the mat and bringing the arms to your side. Nice deep breath. And then we'll take a few moments here to rest, to focus on your breath. Perhaps practice your counted breathing here, working on deepening the inhales and exhales. Go ahead and wiggle your fingers and toes. And lift your hands and rotate your wrists. And take a full body stretch, reaching the hands back. Nice deep breath. And pressing through the heels to stretch the calf. And then we'll come back to seated. Nice and tall, relax the shoulders. Relax the shoulders away from the ears, and then we'll bring the right ear over towards the right shoulder. Get a little neck stretch. Bring the head back to center, and then bring it over towards the left. Bring it back to center, look up, inhale. And exhale, look down. Keep the spine long, bringing the chin towards the chest, stretching the back of the neck, and then just gently rock the head side to side. One more time. And then bringing the head back to center. Look forward, bring the arms up, big inhale. Exhale, float the arms down. Once more, inhale. And exhale. Hands to the heart. Namaste. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you next time.